Chicago. Hey, Blue, what's happening, man? But I see you. Brown, what up? Streets is talking. Yeah. They say, Fox, is something missing in you. Since we done been apart, I needed you needed me. That left a bleeding heart. A broken bond, another gone when winners killing stop. I watch the news and all I see is niggas getting shot. Closing down these schools lately. Niggas act like fools lately. Run up on the block, shoot your mama. Ain't no rules lately. OG's doing hella time. Shorties never fell in line. They just trying to stay alive, and all they see is dollar signs. Murder, murder, beat the trap. Bless I'm walking down this aisle. Ain't a nigga safe out here. Them hitters reaching out the dial. Ringing shots, they falling down. Blindly shot up in the crowd. Closed his eyes and drove away. Homie told him he was proud. Trying to get up out these streets. A lot of niggas coming back. I guess it could be worse for us. A lot of us ain't coming back. Rest in peace, my nigga Will. Free my nigga Lil Will.
What kind of power y'all got? Black power! What kind of power y'all got? Black power!
Ask the streets.
Ask the streets. Ask the streets.
I like that one.
Alright, I'm ready. I'm out here with the New Era Chicago.
Black Power, Oya Music.
Miss Oya Music. She's gonna explain to us what's going on out here. We on 57th and Racine today, y'all.
So, New Era Chicago is a pro-black, action-based, unapologetically pro-black, action-based community organization. What we're doing today is our Hood2Hood program. The Hood2Hood, the purpose of it is grassroots activism, to get out here and knock on doors and engage our people. A lot of times people are expected to come to a location and everybody can't make it. Everyone is not able to get around freely, so we feel it's best to come to where our people are, sometimes meet them in their element while they're out here standing in front of the liquor store drinking, while they're out here, you know, talking shit with each other. We like to move in spaces where we're most comfortable and where our people are comfortable, and we engage them. We talk about black power, we talk about black love, the importance of black unity. Listen, y'all, if we don't unify, ain't nobody coming to save us. History has proven, especially in the city of Chicago, that it's all you black folks for yourselves. So instead of us moving individually, it's best that we link up. Listen, we've all got talents and gifts, and if we put them together in a unified manner, you know what I'm saying? We don't always have to be in love with each other and all kumbaya, but listen, the purpose, the main purpose is to get to where we need to be. Absolute freedom. We want a liberated zone. We want, you know how they got Chinatown and they got all these areas, you know, why can't we have our space? And we had it. We need that. Bronzeville, you know what I'm saying? And every time there is a space where black folks have been, Tulsa, we understand what they, you know, what they do, the history of that, which is confirmation of how powerful it is. We have an opportunity in this day and age with the technology, the fact that, bro, you was able to come, you're gonna put it on your channel, you know what I'm saying? People are going to have access to this. We're able to reach each other in a space where our elders or ancestors weren't able to link up. So if we don't use these opportunities and do something powerful with it, man, and it's not about, I know sometimes people get it confused, oh, that conscious community. Listen, we ain't conscious, we just woke as fuck. we just woke as fuck. Like, we understand what it is. Ain't nobody judging you. Don't nobody care who you sleeping with. Listen, if you black, we need you.
We need you.
All power to the people.
That's one of the issues I do bump into, right? We got devices because of religion, you know, sexuality now is one of the big ones that's coming up. And so we need to just put all that aside.
We do.
And say we black.
We do. Listen, because when white supremacy knocks at your door, they don't ask you, did you go to church last Sunday? They don't give a damn what scriptures you know. They don't care. You know, this young brother, one of the baby that was just shot over there on, I think, was it 67?
71st Race, Cottage Grove.
Yeah. No. Sister Mina, where was it that the baby was just shot? His brother?
69th Street and Perry.
69th and Perry.
Police.
The police, yeah, the sheriff that shot the baby. Listen, that sheriff.
Oh yeah,
he was right, right, and they claim that he had, you know, robbed a salon of some sort, but we still don't know the details of that, which is telling. You know, if you knew what it was, they would have been said something. But you're trying to figure that part out before you put something out to the people. But the point is, you know, nobody asked him if he was a Christian. Before 12 shots rang out. So black people have to understand that while we're being controlled by these devices that were used to separate us, we need to snap out of that. Snap out of that. Listen, we can come out here and get this work, and then you can go to church tomorrow. And you know, I can get up and meditate in the morning. But when it comes down to getting this work, we need to set aside petty differences. We need to be adult enough. We need to take back our minds. They've been in our minds through education, through religion, through politics. We've got to take control of ourselves. We've got to take that back. And if we don't take that back, we are going to lose out. We cannot leave our next generation what we're dealing with here. If we don't, our parents were having these conversations.
Same ones.
You know, their parents were having these conversations. Are we really going to allow our children to have the same conversations that we're having? Because we aren't willing to link up and deal with it. We cannot drop this ball.
Well, and you are a representative of New Era Chicago.
Yes, I am.
Okay, well then give me one more time your name and let us know how we can donate and what we can do to reach out to contact you if we need, like, people in other states or whatever.
Okay, so New Era Chicago, unapologetically pro-black, action-based. We have a Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter page. I may need you to give them the specifics. I'm not good with that. We have a website, newerachicago.org. Our PayPal links are connected there, so you can absolutely go in and donate. If you subscribe to our events on Facebook, it will let you know when our community meetings are, which are every Thursday. Sometimes we'll throw a Saturday in for people that can't make it out on a weekday. So we have regular community meetings. We have programs and events. Our Streets is watching. We need as many black men and sisters, but as many black men as we can to get with us and come out here and patrol these streets. It's not about waging war on our people, but we get out here and we engage the community to try and be a deterrent to any bullshit that may take place. That's extremely important. We also do things like we have a fundraiser coming up, which is an open mic event. It's not just about the fun, but about allowing our people the opportunity to come and express themselves artistically and in a positive way. So yeah, you could definitely.
What date is that?
That's going to be on the 27th at the Quarry.
May 27th?
May 27th at the Quarry, and we do them monthly. So, you know, if you'd like to get up and showcase your talent, you are more than welcome. We had a lot of parents call to say, yeah, my baby want to get involved. They coming to do it. Parents, take control of that situation and put your children where they need to be. You know, this is, it's our culture. It's who we are. We're not supposed to be controlled by our children. We're supposed to be guiding them. So if your child has talent, embrace that. Encourage that. Bring them out and let's give them the opportunity to shine. But Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, our web page is newerachicago.org.
All power to the people! 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 We got to do it!
My name is Erica with New Era Chicago. I just want to explain to you all a couple of the programs that we have coming up, ongoing, and what we plan to do. We have up and coming, our Rakia's Ride is going to continue. That's where we actually get food donated from the community to pass back out to the communities. We prepare the food for ourselves. I mean, we prepare the food ourselves, and then we take the red line trains, and then we stand out there and we feed the people, engage them, love on them, let them know who they are, you know what I mean, let them know that somebody is out here and we do care about our people. So that's one of the that's a very powerful program that we have. Then we have our Streets is Watching program with the kids getting out of school and things like that. We have to have, somebody got to watch our kids, you know what I mean, and who better than us? You know, we always talk about accountability. So with the Streets is Watching program, we come out into the different neighborhoods and we patrol our own communities. You know what I mean? We don't just watch. We don't come out as like superheroes to actually stop the crime. We come out as a deterrent, because things are least likely to happen if you have 15 to 16 people standing out there, you know what I mean, engaging and loving on the people. And then we also keep an eye on the police as well. You know what I mean? We make sure, you know, if we see random stops, we stand there and support. We make sure everything is going to go accordingly and nobody is being targeted or anything like that. So a lot of the stuff that we have has been requested from the people. They want to ask how do they get involved and stuff like that. And that's the power in what we do. A lot of people want to get involved, but just seeing it in action, it gives them more hope and it encourages them to come out and get active. We just show me people. You got to show me that it's working before I get involved in it. So that's what we're doing. We love it. We love our people. We love our kids. We know what's important. You know what I mean? It's time to stop praying. You know what I'm saying? Put some feet with that. Put some work behind that. You know what I mean? You can't keep wishing on the star because the star is gonna sit there. So link up. Even if it's not with us, link up with somebody that's trying to make a change and that's actually doing some physical work behind all that talking, all that praying, and all of that stuff like that. No shots to nobody that prays. That's fine. But guess what? Faith without works is dead. So this is what we're doing, New Era Chicago. You're going to see us all summer. Get with it all summer long. Englewood, that's definitely. We'll go out west too as well, but one community at a time.
Now he said he's going to stay out west. Is that?
I don't know, brother. We all going, you know what I'm saying? We all doing this work. That's right. So you'll see us. I won't just say all summer 17. You're going to see us all summer, all fall, all winter. So link up. Let's do it. My name is Erica with New Era Chicago.
How can they get this?
We're on Facebook, New Era Chicago. We're on Instagram, New Era Chicago, Instagram as well as Twitter. We have a telephone number. Anybody that does not have social media, that number is 872-212-6026. Again, that number is 872-212-6026.
And everybody welcome to join?
Everybody's welcome to join.
Criteria?
All black. Race first. We, hey, link up. It's race first all day long. You know what I mean? We don't discriminate. We too busy loving on our people, but we have to do this. Nobody else is coming to save the black community but the black people that's already here. So.
Okay, so if you're a Christian, Muslim,
all that. We don't care what you believe in. Just love your people and get ready to do some work because it do not stop. Monday through Sunday, we have something going on all the time. Engaging, awakening, loving on our people, everything. We out here. So come on, link up. We got something for everybody. Peace and love, bro.
Dangerous out here, bro. No matter where we stand, you know what I'm saying? I'm from over east, but I grew up on 59th and St. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that we can't be safe in our own neighborhood. We gotta do something about that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting out here, getting the community in a different type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? So we can do something different, bro. Motherfuckers that always hustle, but this killing our children, our elderly, our women, we gotta cut that shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's on us. Ain't nobody gonna come over here and do it for us. The city done abandoned us, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta do for ourselves, bro. And if we gonna do for ourselves, it's in our best interest to make sure that it's safe everywhere, you know what I'm saying?
So this,
I said concentration.
This one on top is obsidian, black obsidian, and the one on bottom is tourmaline. And basically both of these are like protective stones. They got metaphysical powers to kind of ward off bad energy, bad spirits, and things like that. And also just to keep me level, you know what I'm saying? So we always wear these for protection when we out and about, man. The ancestors always got us. I make them, man. Yeah, I don't have time to do a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? So, when I do have time, I play with them a little bit. And I heard a sister say you the president of the N.E.C? Absolutely. Okay, what's your name? My name is Brother Taji. Brother Taji? Yep. So you started the new era? No, I didn't start the chapter. I've actually been with the chapter since its inception. But this chapter started back in December of 2015. The brothers from Detroit, the brothers and sisters, they came down. Chicago's going through the same things that Detroit was going through, so they came down and helped us establish the network to get out here and effectively help our people. So, we've been at it since April of 2016, and in our first year, man, we made a lot of impact in the community, and we need you all to come out and help us make this thing happen. Man, I was seeing y'all making the news on social media, and I admire it every time I see it, bro. No doubt, bro. That's to let you know, I'm sure it's people who rock with us, man, whether we see them or not. No doubt. We appreciate it, man, and when we get out here and we spread this message, man, it's always love. The community is always receptive of what we're saying, and it's all about just showing them something different, man. We got to stop focusing on all the negative shit happening in our neighborhoods. There's a lot of positive things happening out here, but if all we focus on is negativity, that's where our mindset gonna stay at. So we got to change, man. We got to do something different, and that's why the name of our organization is New Era. It's a new era of thinking, and it's a new era of action to getting out here and helping our people, bro. Taji, Brother Taji. Absolutely, all power to the people.
I want to thank everybody for coming out, all the new faces, supporters, everybody that's coming out to help us help the people. Our Hood to Hood program is intended to get the community actively involved in changing conditions themselves, not relying on others to come over here and do this thing for us. We have all the resources right here in this community to make a change. We got to get the mindset. So what we're doing today is encouraging the folks to get into that type of mindset. Let's stop depending on others to change our situation for us, but we can do it for ourselves. Yeah. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Also, while we out here, we may run into the police and things like that or other obstacles while we out in the neighborhood. Always safety is first. The women and children are protected by the men. The organization, all men volunteers out here as well. First and foremost, the protection of the kings, the queens, excuse me, and the little ones. Second most, the police. We do not talk to the police. If for whatever reason the police approach you, there are people within the organization to speak with them on our behalf as far as what we are doing. Great foot! Great foot!
Black power. Love, unity, and black power. That's everything that we need to take care and to change our situation. Nobody's gonna do it for us, bro. Nobody gonna do it for us. We've become accustomed to, seeing our young men murdered in the streets and come accustomed to a certain amount of violence and a certain amount of crime. Man, that shit is not natural. That's not the way it's supposed to be. I notice how we've grown up, but that's not how it's supposed to be. We are taking the initiative to change it. You know what I'm saying? If we're not gonna wait until the next mother is crying over her son's body to get out here and try to change it. You know what I'm saying? And we need young brothers like yourself, man, to come out here and join us. This what we're doing. Listen, the change that we want to see in our community is not something that's impossible. It's not impossible. We just got to get together and do it. 6 months ago, a year, none of us knew each other. None of us have known each other longer than a year. The tie that binds is that love we got for our community, though. I get sick and tired of seeing young black men murdered in the street. I get sick and tired of seeing white police officers come through and snatch up black men. I'm tired of seeing my communities gentrified. I'm tired of seeing black children with this look of hopelessness on their face. We out here trying to change that. We out here trying to change that.
Okay, Kia, Kia. People call me Kia. Yes.
What's your purpose of being out here today?
Oh, to give back to the community. Got to do what's right. Got to get everybody on their feet. Awaken everybody. Yes. Let them know that it only takes us. Just like Queen said, only takes us. Yes. Let's all. Can't wait on no favor. Black power.
How you doing, cuz? My name Eric. What's your name?
Again.
Yeah. Well, it's powerful to see you, brother.
We need to get you out
It's powerful to see you out here.
We need to get you out here.
You feel me?
Yeah. You got a higher calling, bro.
For real. You already know.
Twice and still made it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Peace and love to you, black man.
Yeah, boy, I got shot right there.
You got 6 bullets all
I was just looking at the blood. That's the first time me looking at that blood, though. I just got shot like 4-5 days ago.
Yeah, bro, you take it easy.
Looking at the blood.
Take it easy out here. We love you, bro. You hear me?
All the time.
Peace and love.
You already love.
What's up anyway, brother? What's your name, sir?
My name Eric.
Brother Eric. Explain to me what's going on out here and what we doing.
Well, what we're about to do now is my favorite program, the Hood to Hood program. As my brother Taji explains, it is basically a Black Power parade. You know what I'm saying? We go through these neighborhoods, these blocks. We knock on doors, door to door. We pick up trash. We hand out literature and resources, and we shout affirmations, black affirmations, black love, black unity, black power, race first. Basically, man, we just out here reorienting the minds of our people, showing them something different than what they're accustomed to seeing. That's absolutely necessary that they see this type of thing, see black men and women that are concerned with the condition of their communities and that are willing to put their boots on the ground and get out here and try to change it. And that's what we're about to do now. It's my favorite. Like I said, it's my favorite program that we do.
Like you say boots on the ground. When you get a lot of, you got. If you into social media, it's a conscious community out there, right? With the black conscious community, and you got a lot of them guys who just stay on the internet and on the phone. They don't really get out here and put their feet on the ground. So what you're saying is showing them something that they ain't seen before. This is something that they don't see.
Yeah, eventually you have to put some work to all that, to that intellect, to that, those thoughts and those wonderful ideas. You got to get out here and execute them, man. You know, and something as simple as picking up trash, coming through these communities, picking up trash, with these flags and shouting black love, black unity, and going door to door and doing it consistently every weekend. You know what I'm saying? That's powerful, man.
You doing it in some of what they call the worst communities.
Oh yeah, man. One of some of the worst communities. We everywhere in Chicago, everywhere. North Lawndale, Garfield Park, South Shore, Englewood, Austin. We there, man. And you know, and it is not because we the toughest guys in the world. We love our people. We love our people, and we understand that nothing is gonna change if somebody ain't willing to risk something. You know, somebody's gonna have to be willing to risk whatever. And actually, man, we haven't encountered any problems with our people. You know, when we come through these communities, the most violent, deadly, we go to communities after they just got through shooting and bang bang. Man, we come through these communities talking about black love, black unity, black power, race first. Nobody disagrees with us. Nobody disputes us. What we're saying, they know that this is what's needed. You know what I'm saying? And we're just we're willing to get out here right now and put forth that effort, so the individuals who are watching it and seeing it and are just as tired of what they see going on in their communities will get out here and participate in it also. Who was it? Huey P. Newton said, the people learn through observation and then participation. If all you see coming up, if all you see around your neighborhood is black men specifically unconcerned with the condition of their community, living very mediocre lives, or they gang banging, they selling dope, they hanging out on the corners, you know, they being arrested by the police, and you know, they drinking and drugging and thugging. If that's all you see, you observe that and you're more likely to participate in that. But if you see black men standing up, taking responsibility for their communities and holding people accountable, holding the community accountable, holding each other accountable, you'll be more likely to observe that and participate in that. You know, those who know the way have to show the way. They got to show the way.
Like you say, it's traditional, but destroying our own community.
Yeah, man, you know,
it's the new tradition.
This the new shit. This the new thing that's in. Taking care of your communities, being protectors and providers. Ain't nothing more gangster than that. Ain't nothing more gangster than being a protector or a provider for your neighborhood, your community, your people. Not some fictional space that you don't really control. Not the block. You don't control the block. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Nah, man.
Against these people coming in here like the brother whose brother just got killed.
Yeah, man. You know, this man. We are changing the narrative. We are transforming. Our goal is to transform black communities into something beneficial for black people. That's what we're trying to do. You know, we're trying to get our young brothers, our young men off of this idea that every bit of aggression that they have has to be directed towards their brother, has to be directed towards somebody that looks just like them, that lives with them on the next block. When you have verifiable enemies, you got verifiable enemies among you that can live in your communities and leech off you. You know, they snatch your resources up. You know, whether it's owning everything in your community, whether it's coming in and snatching black bodies for that prison industrial complex. You got real enemies. Your brother is not your enemy. Your brother is not your enemy. Remember that. Your brother, and we specifically, the black community, the sect of the black community who considers themselves law-abiding, that kind of looks at the condition of certain people in their communities and they kind of disassociate themselves, or they look down on them. Listen, you have to understand there's a difference between your brother and your enemy. Your brother is broken. Your brother is misguided. Your enemy is diabolical. There's a difference. We got to learn the difference, man. Your brother is your brother, and even though we have some enemies out here, and for the good of the whole, we may have to put down some of our brothers, because some of them may not want to get down. They may not want to change. But you have to understand, though, there's a difference between your misguided brother, your broken brother, and your enemy who facilitates this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We got to remember that.
I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, man. Oh, man, I appreciate it. You can hit us on, we on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I can't say that I know it by heart, but I do know the website. It's neweraschicago.org. That's NEWERACHICAGO.org. All our events, if you subscribe to our page on Facebook, everything that we're doing comes up on our Facebook page, and it'll come across your timeline. I encourage you to come out here and get with us, man. You know, the well-being of the black community is the responsibility of the black community. Nobody coming to save us. We're going to have to do that ourselves.
If somebody wants to join, who would they talk to?
Well, you could just come out and you could talk to me, you could talk to our president, but it's not just a matter of you want to just come join. You got to come out here and put in the work. You got to put in the work. Ain't no thing about you came out one weekend and now you want to be part. No, you have to show some consistency and some dedication. You know, this ain't no, we ain't playing, man. We ain't playing no games out here. This is a work. This is an action-based, you know, this is an action-based organization. So you're gonna have to come out here and do some work. Peace and black power.
There you go, black power.
All right.
Come on, block. We gonna dictate what's going on over here. We gonna dictate who is over here, not your enemies. Your brother ain't your enemy. Your brother is not your enemy, bro. I don't give a fuck with any. This is the thing you need to understand. Listen, your brother is broken. Your brother is misguided. So yeah, some of us got issues with each other, but you got to ask yourself, who put you in this position where you at odds with each other? Every black community you go to, this is the reality. We fighting each other, we killing each other over some dope corner, and we got white police officers, Asian, Arab, and Indian strong. They don't even control everything.
You know, here to help out, man. You know, cleaning up.
Yep.
You know, it's black people. What's your name?
Israel. Israel.
Yeah, I would let her do it.
Okay.
How you doing? I'm Chandra. Yes.
And you out here with New Era Chicago?
Out here with New Era Chicago, spreading this black love, black unity, black power, race first. All power to the people. Thank you.
But we talking about, yeah, when it's time to get this work, we gotta do what we gotta do. Like, but y'all are soldiers.
So what I want to understand is what is y'all doing like to take action? Because to me, like I've been like thinking about this stuff. I got a whole the black cross on my shoulder tattoo. So it's like I feel like Martin Luther King, I feel like he betrayed us in some way, and I feel like at the end, that's when he changed his mind. Like I feel like he was for the white people. He wanted us to be peaceful at first because he knew what was gonna happen.
But now,
Malcolm X.
But now you got to understand the strategy though and what he did. See, when you dealing in a capitalist society that was already set up before he came along, it's a certain amount of the game that we got to play. Now, please don't think that Brother Martin, do a little bit more research. He had an arsenal, he had a group, he had shit, he was ready. But the idea of that peaceful thing was that visually, if on TV you see us not doing shit and being attacked, then you have to see how barbaric what they doing is. So there were people that were able to see that. So that was just a mind game that bro was trying to play. Now he did come around differently towards the end, which is why they took him out. But here's the thing, it's not just about the actual physical fight of it. When we talk about being at war, we at war with our education. Look at what they not teaching y'all to write shit in schools. It's a school right there that's shut down. So what we saying, in order to prepare and in order to get active in this fight, we got to educate ourselves. We got to do more studying. We got to educate the little kids in your family. It's your responsibility to let them know who they are. And you let them know who they are by showing us how to be. You know what I'm saying? We got to shop black. We got to support our own businesses. The way we Nikes and all this other kind of shit, them white folks don't give a fuck about us. So then why we keep giving our money to them? We spend $10 trillion a year with them. And we help fund our destruction. Walmart, they paid. They got money in these prisons. So why you still shopping at Walmart knowing that they're gonna take that money and put you in one of them sales that they paying for? See, it's psychological, it's spiritual, it's the war that we're in is way more than just we finna get out here and fight. Because if you ain't prepared on the back end of it after you finish fighting, what you gonna do?
Race first! Black power! Black power! Race first! Race first!
All power to the people!
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 I love being black!
Let him
Okay, I'm Mama Roo, also known as Sister Mina.
That's Mama Roo?
Yes, and I lead the media team at New Era Chicago. I've been rocking with New Era for about a year. It'll be a year for me later on this month, and I love it. It's not just something that I do. It's an actual lifestyle. This is about unifying our community, our people, getting over all the little silly stuff that could potentially divide us, that does when people give it energy. You know, we want to transcend that and unify people under this one umbrella of blackness, okay? Because that's the one thing that unites us all. And unfortunately, it's something that oppresses us, you know, from day one, you know, since the first ancestors stepped foot on these shores. That's really been our story. But despite all the bad things that have happened to our people over time, we're still a resilient people. We're a strong people. We are a loving people. We are forever living people, okay? We still find joy. We still innovate. We still create. We do magnificent things. All right, and that's what we celebrate. That's what we uphold. We go out here and do work in the communities. People, you know, call all our communities bad communities or rough communities, you know, whatever. And, you know, I don't accept that. I mean, yeah, bad shit does happen, but there's so many beautiful, powerful people in these communities. And a lot of times they don't even know. They need reminding. So we come out there, we reach out to our people, and we let them know, you know, just how wonderful and how great they are. You know, and it's a powerful thing, it's a beautiful thing, and if anybody, you know, is motivated or inspired to walk with us, to work with us, you know, boots on the ground, we're here for you. I think some other members have told you how to reach out. We're everywhere on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We have a website, newerachicago.org. Subscribe to our events page on our Facebook page, and you can always keep up with where we are and what we're doing. And yeah, that's it. Peace, love, and black power to everybody.
If you have questions that you would like to ask the streets, contact us at askthestreetsmedia@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe. Hope you like the video.
This Chicago, nigga. Chicago. Hey, Blue, what's happening, man? What I see. Brown, what up? Streets is talking. Yeah. They say, Fox, is something missing in you. Since we done been apart, I needed you needed me. That left a bleeding heart. A broken bond, another gone when with his killing stop. I watch the news and all I see is niggas getting shot. Closing down these schools lately. Niggas act like fools lately. Run up on the block, shoot your mama. Ain't no rules lately. OG's doing hella time. Shorties never fell in line. They just trying to stay alive, and all they see is dollar signs. Murder, murder, beat the trap. Bless, I'm walking down this aisle. Ain't a nigga safe out here. Them hitters reaching out the dial. Ringing shots, they falling down. Blindly shot up in the crowd. Closed his eyes and drove away. Homie told him he was proud. Trying to get up out these streets. Lot of niggas coming back. I guess it could be worse for us. A lot of us ain't coming back. Rest in peace, my nigga Rip. Free my nigga Little Rip. Seen a nigga cop his first ball and now he moving bricks. Whip it up and whipping whips. Used to cut it, now it's fish. Squad got that drop now. Niggas asking whose is this? Every day a dollar day. Used to say a holiday. Until I seen my nigga murked, I knew this game was not for play. Stay up on your grind, most important, stay up out the way. Focus on your next move, have patience, life is not a race. Sinners turn to saints, and killers turn to mice. Got backed up in the corner, brought them killers back to life. I seen hypes leave that pipe alone, niggas leave their wife at home. Thought that bitch was Lord, she was poor.